like show you the screen. Oh, that's messed up. Okay, audio's fixed, but the screen is messed up. There we go. Fill the screen. Still not really the right like size. I can change that. I'm pretty. That is supposed to be that way. YouTube is live, I think. Well, yeah, YouTube can stay like that. Twitch, I have to fix. Give me a second here. Okay, that's good. You have to move. You have to crop it, I guess. Stretching not gonna help. Fit's not gonna help. Fill, I guess it has to be. I'll just have to same size. That's a movement. I need to crop the thing. Okay. You need to be very precise with the mouse. And I am not that precise. Okay. It should be fine for Twitch. It's a little blurry, I think. It's significantly more blurry than it's supposed to be. But I can deal with that. Anyway, which way is the audio coming? Let me move things around. That bottom one. Okay. Maybe a nice one. This is working. My microphone is on for YouTube. Audio is good. Audio is good. Video is good. Okay. Adjust this real fast. And then dock Twitch over to the side. Good. Now I can see the session, how long it's going, all these. Now, the tricky part. Playing. Okay. Good morning. I have returned home. Back. And I can't see the screen unless I like turn all the way around. Oh, that's bad. I should fix. God damn. Okay. Sorry about that. Jump scared myself. Okay. Cables, please. To be able to see if the volume is going to be okay for my microphone. It's very windy. Okay, I gotta fix that. There we go. Have this thing blow air to the 360, I guess. Not into me. Okay. So, after 4.5 minutes, I'm done setting up. Yeah, man. Do I remember these controls? Kind of, yeah. So last time I was experimenting with making water towers. I was trying to figure out what a good way for me to like pour lava is. Here's where I taught myself how to make a lava generator and how much space it's gonna. I could learn this, like actually memorize it, learn it, and then use it in either Minecraft, what's it called? The Windows one. No, the Bedrock one. I forgot which one. I think Windows. Not the Java one. Wait, I don't remember. I don't know, man. The one for the computer. One of them for the computer. The one that's not cross something. The one I played before. Of course, I'm yawning. I could make, I could learn a generator, teach myself how to make one, and then apply it in Sky Factory, apply it in every other world, stuff like that. Learn how much space I need and all of that. So I can actually count it out right about now. I'm gonna use these blocks. Okay. Oh god. Random heart attacks. So from this falling spawn point here, from here, if I'm correct, I should be able to just place lava somewhere here. Somewhere here, and it'll fall and dissipate and go everywhere. I don't remember how exactly I'm supposed to do that. But I place it at the top. I do, of course I do. Place it down and it'll spread out in each direction, including straight down. It means I gotta move this guy. Oh, and break these two. Give it some space to move. And that would spread straight down here, giving it 4 contact points, each of which spreads out that. Meanwhile, top one's over here. We're gonna fall, and as it reaches there, it's a flat line. It has 3 land blocks. On the 4th one, lava will continue, but it will fall. Falls, and it resets. 3 more land, and then an air block. It'll fall from there. 3 more land. Fall, 3 more land. 4th one, it'll fall straight down. Now it doesn't have to be this high up. This is just because I didn't know how much space I needed, so I gave myself plenty of extra space. It looks like from here, from the original starting position, there's these land blocks. It traveled, if I call this a unit, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. Got to break this one. Okay. From 4 units away, let me count it from this side. I was fine like a moment ago. All of a sudden now I'm yawning. What's wrong with me? Anyway, from 4 units away, it should reach here, fall straight down onto one of these. Then they'll spread out, take up the whole space. Perfect. Guess I don't have to get rid of it. Anyway, this direction also it's supposed to fall, but I blocked it from falling so I wouldn't burn down those trees. Where is the microphone? Pretty far away and down. Wonder if I should get like a necklace or something, specifically just to hang a microphone on it. I mean, it wouldn't hang off of me anyway. It wouldn't really help unless I get like a really tight-fitting one. In which case, I don't think that's gonna be comfortable. I could just use yarn or some cable or something, I guess. Anyway, the other experiment is if I wait for it to fall, and instead of placing down, I'm gonna keep that. Instead of placing down these barricades here, that make it continue on this way. Instead of doing it like that, if I let the lava fall, let's say halfway, let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna try to set it up so that the lava does fall there, more or less. But, game's a bit laggy right now. Also, I adjusted the view for Twitch. On Twitch, it's very blurry. That's because I kind of stretched the image a bit. I don't know how to fix that to make it normal again. I could try, but we'll see. Okay, let me see here. So this is one of the other ways I did it. The lava starts flowing there. It'll continue this way and then this way, as it falls at the same time in both directions. Here, it falls first to the sides and then forward, which means I don't think it's gonna fall to forward. Yeah, it rediverts it. If I want it to go change directions, why the hell is it lagging so much? Not really doing anything. Maybe it's trying to load all the lava? That's weird. It never had that problem before. I don't know what's going on. Look at that. Frame by frame over there. Don't think I left anything on. I don't think I have anything on. I can turn on that would like cause it to lag so much. I don't think so. Anyway, this lava started flowing. We're changing direction on the second unit. It switches sides, and it continues on for 2 units. So what that means to me, yeah, didn't sound good. Sound like a thin plastic thingy snapping. Was it the fan? It's rotating blades directly at my face right now? I hope it's okay. God, I hope it's okay. The correct area. Yeah, it's gonna flow down 1, and then it's gonna flow down 2. Okay, it's gotta be at the end of the second unit. I did this wrong. Maybe there. Oh, like there. And like this. Yeah. Gotta flow 2 full ones. Then it falls and then it splits up. So it flows 2 full ones. Oh. It's on the third piece. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's on the third piece. Gotta move this over a bit. Whoops. Whoops. Game, please. Okay, I'm just breaking blocks. Relax. It's freaking out over here. I must be in like the corner of several different chunks or something. Like when I go this way, it loads the stuff over there. When I go this way, it loads the stuff over there. Probably what's messing it up. Anyway, here I just go normal 3 landing and all that. So here it just stops there, 3 landings. I bring it down by 1, 3, like so. And that's it. It doesn't need anything else. No spout, no nothing. And then if I do that, it just fall. And now I want to see, so lava's gonna be dropping straight down here. How much does that cover? Should be flowing enough, I think. I think I can take out the source now. Yeah, it's falling. Like, do I have to build another little mushroom cap thingy here, or is it gonna be okay? That's what I want to know. Here I built another mushroom cap. Maybe I gotta build one. There I know it's gonna fall perfectly fine. Here, oh, I don't think it's gonna spread out very much. I probably have to build one. Now can I figure out where that is? Let me do some. This one was right there. Game, please. Game, I'm just moving. Relax. 1, 2, 3. Well, if I count, I'm not gonna count to that one. Alright, so it's gonna be fifth one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Away from the middle part. 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. So on the 5th, 6th, 7th one, seems about right. This is normal mushroom thingy. Spreads out to 7 in each direction. So it'll go 7 like that. And then it splits up like until it reaches the next 7 over here. That's how much area it covers up. It's 7 away from the middle block. But if you want to count it that way, the middle one counts as the 8th one. So in total, the length is 7 plus 7 plus 1. 14, 15. That's how long one of these mushrooms is going to be. And then it does its best to be a circle. It ends up being like a diamond or square, I guess. Anyway, at the end of this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 7th one, going this way, approximately, with 6 blocks in between, on the 7th block, that's where I should put this additional mushroom cap. So I gotta count as a slope 7 by 7. Rise and run. Not counting this one. It'll be a 7 additionally from here. On the 7th one, that's the one where I gotta put a mushroom cap. Now how much water, how much space does this take up? I don't know. Probably forms a straight line like that. So as long as I give it like 2 additional water blocks, it should be okay. And now I know everything I need to know to make this. Anywhere I go, I guess. To make a single one, to make a 2, doubles, triples, different shapes. And if I had a vein miner, if that existed in this game, that would make things very interesting. Mine the whole thing and all in one go. Anyway, the reason I'm in creative mode is because I wanted to experiment with designing things. I wanted to make artwork. I wanted to make levels, worlds, things that I think look cool. Cool looking caves and things. Anyway, specifically here, I used these things. This one and I guess I just used stone. Yeah. So in the actual world, I have like the main survival world. Oh, just plugged. I have what do you call it? These like elevator things. These boat elevators. I think I probably have one around here. So maybe not. I don't think I do actually. Yeah, I don't think I do. I guess I just came up with it. I didn't really design it. Redesign it. I don't think I have one built any. Nah. Okay, anyway. So the elevator thingy works like this. It's basically a box. You've seen it before. It's a box. And then it's filled with water. And my idea is to have a dispenser like somewhere in the middle there. And then some redstone wiring coming out to the side. So the goal is there's like a door or something. If there's water, so it's gonna have like gates or something to keep the water in. You can open them, the water doesn't come out, and just go in if you really want to. But they're supposed to be kind of closed. Um. Anyway, there's like a button, like there or something. You push it, or you flip the switch. You click on it. It'll send the signal down to the redstone, and then that will activate the dispenser, which will place a boat here. And because it's filled with water from like the ground all the way up the tower, it's like a tube. The boat will start floating upwards, straight up. And then I have another mechanism around here. Something very simple, just maybe like a water elevator, meaning a stream of water that's like trickling down. And then you just like get in, basically. Like that, just flowing down. Walk in and press A, and you go up. Eventually you'll reach the top, where hopefully by that time the boat would have come up. Then you just get on the boat, you take the highway, which I built also. Would be like, actually it's over here. These things. Get on the boat, and then you like move your way onto the water, and you can go in any direction the water takes you. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. And I have different designs for these things. The one I went with is this one, acacia wood. Just because I thought it would be a bit of a challenge to get that much acacia wood. And it worked. It like looked good in the desert, I guess. The main environment where it will be traversing. I can switch it over to spruce sooner or later. Why the hell's my face so itchy? Maybe something bit me. Anyway, I can add like a roof or something to it. I really wanted to. I don't have to. And here's a different design using. Although I think this one was supposed to be for walking. They made something like that underwater before. Actually, kind of like this one. This is supposed to be a water one, also underwater. Looks kind of trippy, I guess. I don't think I can break the walls there. That one. Then there's like a different design here, slightly more underground. All those things are all good. Here, it's not supposed to be like a fishbowl or anything. More like I needed to make something underwater, so I decided to make it out of glass because that's the block I had. And yeah, just needed something underwater. I could see what this looks like under the water. Looks pretty okay. So the glass design, I guess. What do I make this thing? It's a 3x3 opening. 3x4 opening. 3 wide and 4 tall. But one of the blocks of the floor is like water. Mostly 3x3. And then it's just a square tunnel. Okay, nothing too. Okay, rounded edges. That's all good. Basically, this one. This one is 5 tall. 4 wide and 5 tall, I think. Cool. This one would be good for like going over. I like it. Anyway, this whole thing kind of makes me think of like a spider or jellyfish or some kind of cool creature construct. If I were to be more creative, I could make this part of like a creature and like give it a head with like eyes and a face. And this could be like a jellyfish or something. And it just like spurts out lava. Make it maybe add some decorative pieces here and there. All those things. Anyway. Oh yeah, this thing was supposed to be a thing I was gonna build. Like in real life. Like a game. A yeah, it's a toy. Like a pachinko machine? I don't know. This is for water. Yes. So here's the thing I need to learn. Or like remember. In these gates. Once I go here, I kind of messed up the main world. Main world's supposed to be like a little town that expands and stuff. What I ended up doing was making a really, really long road. It doesn't even look like this. It looks like two big roads. And that's the thing I kind of wanted to avoid. Now, I haven't kept up with like what makes a good walkable city. It's more like a concept and less about what it looks like. So in America, generally speaking, there's a lot of unwalkable space. Meaning, if you live in a city or a rural area, like a suburb, it's not exactly a rural area, but everything's really far away. Generally, lots of parts of America are like that, where like it's hard to get basic things. You could live in a food desert where fresh vegetables or meat or things that are more or less like gonna go bad soon, they're unprocessed. Those kind of things are kind of hard to get to. You have more access to things that are either frozen, which are perfectly fine, or things that are like processed and created into like a bag of potato chips or stuff like that instead of like regular potatoes and then making stuff out of it yourself. Things like that. Food desert. I know what it is. You know what it is. Good. Living in those places kind of sucks. And the reason for it is, well, the farms are really far away or the stores are really far away from the farms. You can't really get to the thing to it in time before it like goes bad. So here in Chicago, it's not that big of an issue. A lot of things are pretty accessible. I got lucky in that sense. And everything around here where I live, it's pretty walkable. I mean, there's a road over there, right outside the house. The apartment over there. There's a road over there, but like, what do you call it? There's still sidewalk. There's some locations that don't even have a sidewalk. I've never seen it around here. I've seen it in Mexico a couple times. But then again, those are kind of places that have a railroad right outside of their like house. You take a couple steps and then you're stepping on train tracks basically. I've seen that happen before. That's totally normal to me. It was a little weird when I first saw it, but I got used to it. Anyway, none of that happens here. Here, you step outside, a little bit of grass, and there's like sidewalk. And then like a road for cars. And then it just mirrors itself. And it's again sidewalk or grass and then sidewalk. That kind of thing. It's mostly like a little lawn. Look at this. It's basically this big. It's not big. It's like this big. And people usually have like fencing or something around it as well. Something like that. And then no one is outside, of course, unless they're like walking a dog because that's the only reason they have to get up, is to like walk their dog. So that's the only time I see him, anyone, ever, outside. I don't have a dog or any animal. So I just go out when I need to get supplies for the family. That's my job for now. So what do you call it? I'm thinking, well, I could make a sidewalk and then like a patch of grass and then a road, but then it would just end up looking how it looks like now. What I mean by things being walkable is that you can literally take a stroll, whether you can walk or not, take a scooter, take whatever the hell mobility you can, but you can get to things that are necessary pretty easily. You can go to the store. You can go, like me, go get a haircut, which I desperately need, and I'm probably going to go tomorrow. You could go to a different store, different kinds of stores. You could go up to them and like order stuff. Like there's one over there for construction materials. There's another one next to it for like grocery stuff. There's an Aldi over there where I get a lot of my snacks and things like that. And then there's like a butcher place, carniceria, which is like a deli, I guess. I don't know. It's not a deli. It's the grocery store that has like a butcher, I guess. Stuff like that. They all speak Spanish over there too. There's one over there. Everything takes, if I'm slow, 10 to 15 minutes to get there. And I can just walk back with the supplies that I can carry. And I can carry a good amount. So that kind of stuff is what I want to create. Which means I failed. Because the stuff that I created is a very long, like 2-way wide road. And if you just change the colors a bit, that's a road. That's like a car road. That's asphalt. That's not like sidewalk or anything. It's just the same texture for a really long time in a straight line. That's not what I wanted, but that's what I created. And I need to fix it. So now I'm presented with an interesting problem. I have the same problem that real life, like city planners have. You have something that exists already, and everyone can agree it sucks. It should be better. But what can you physically do to it? Like, can you add stuff to it? Do you have to rip it all out and place a new thing? Can you change the shape of like the road, the shape of the city? So instead of going in a straight line, you place a building right smack in the middle and then make the road curve around it. And then that kind of stuff. Like who or what am I designing for? Well, in my case, it would be me. I would like to go in a straight line to get from the important thing I need to do to the next thing. So if I gotta make stone, I need a place, I need a road that can take me directly to my furnace and then back to where I'm working. That's a diagonal line. The thing I'm doing now is taking the water highway thing. So I could add more streets using the water. I could make the ground here look more visually appealing. Like give it some trees, give it some different textured blocks. That's what I wanted to experiment with. Like right now. I wanted to experiment. How do I make something look pretty like that? Well, let's see. I'm gonna grab grass. I'm gonna grab a grass pathway. I have cobblestone. See what I can do with this. So I wanted to make something look pretty. Let's say I gotta go in a straight line that way. Okay, if I add like grass pathways, and drink a potion real fast. Really see what I'm doing. The pathways do kind of like show me what's like a natural path that I can take. My problem is it's gonna be too repetitive. I don't know. Okay, what about cobblestone? Cobblestone could define like the edges of it, perhaps, without being too hard of an edge. Be something like that. So here, it's kind of the only thing that's textured. I'm gonna texture everything else. And we'll see if I can like form I'm just playing with 2 blocks right now. Oh, 3 I guess. This is also a good experiment for like color palettes and stuff like that. So if I were to make sprites, for example, 2D pixelated sprites, which it's not that I have anything against it, I just feel like it's very common. I kind of prefer making sprites that have drawings, so it's like curvy lines, squiggly lines, instead of pixels. But that's just me. It's a personal preference of mine. Nothing wrong with pixels. I feel like if I wanted to express something, I would prefer to draw it than to like rely on the pixels to do it. I feel like you can get more precise animation that, I guess. Clear up some of this. Okay. So I brought up the pixel thing because there's tricks you can do. Like for example, if your if the thing you want to create looks like this, let's say you want to make a gate or something, right? Instead of having this whole thing as a sprite, you could just have this thing, just this part. And then all you have to do is mirror it. So you place it, and you place another one on top of it, and you flip it. You can do that with commands, with a script in the code in like the program. So you don't have to load and save this entire structure, which would save a little bit of memory and everything, and hopefully make the game load faster and all that. There's other tricks like that, but usually it has to do with like flipping things around an axis, transforming it, all those things. If you have an enemy like a ghost, for example, or yeah, like a ghost. I don't know how I can draw a ghost. Yes, like that. And then like some eyes. Yeah, something like that, I guess. If you have something like that, you could break it down the middle. That. You use a different color block. Break it down the middle. So you only take this half on the left, and you mirror it, and then remove this bit. You can probably do that. Like if you mirrored it exactly, it would be like that. So you gotta be kind of creative. I think what you can do is mirror it and then put it on like a back layer. And then this part would be a top layer, which would basically end up looking like that. Oh, not like that. End up looking like that. And then if you were to fill it in, it would look like that. Something like this. You end up with a sprite looks like this. filled in, of course, with like the dark lines for the outline. Use this in the meantime. Yeah, and then you add the eyes and stuff. I guess with the second layer too. Anyway, I think I'm trying to get at is like, because there's like tricks you can do where it's like halfway created and whatnot. Um, you can also like limit your color palette. Like in the original like Super Mario Brothers or something, the clouds are the same shape as like the bushes, for example. They're like both squiggly lines that are kind of lumpy. They just change the color from white to green, and that's it. It just looks entirely different now. All you gotta do is change the color. So here, I'm trying to limit what I can do with a limited palette that I can choose from. From here, I'm gonna switch out the stone, cobblestone, with mossy stone bricks. There's mossy cobblestone, isn't there? I could have sworn there is. There it is. Moss stone. That's what I want. Okay. Replace all the ones I put down. Like that. Now I would be using only 3 color palettes. 3 colors. Or whatever. Green one here, mossy cobblestone, and the path. To do it like that, just kind of randomly spread out. The middle looks kind of empty. And add some more here. Kind of like that. Doesn't really tell you which way to go, but it almost feels kind of natural because there's lines going that way. If I stand here, it tells me more or less to like stay here. If I look at it from the side like that, at least me, I can feel like gotta go this way. The other thing I'm trying to do is like incorporate trees. Let's say I want to make a road, stuff like that. I can probably put down a sapling and grow it. But which one? I'll go with the acacia. That seems to be the biggest problem right now. Okay, materials, bone meal. There it is. And get rid of the stone and stuff later. Let's say I'm trying to make a road. A walking area. I should probably start off in a desert. So I'm gonna put down a nice little desert area here. Because that's what I'm dealing with in actuality. Too long. Wanna figure this out. Good enough. Wide enough. Fill it in. More or less. I can just. Now I'm going too far. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is what? If it's just sand, what can I possibly do to make this look nice? Like the thing I made with the dirt, where I put mossy cobblestone, stuff like that, and the dirt path. It's just sand and nothing else. I guess I could use birch, perhaps. I don't think I want to use birch. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe it might look cool or something. Other than that, doesn't really make any sense. I should use things that would be normally found around these parts, like acacia, which is close enough. Just a savanna biome. I could get acacia from there. It's the whole reason why I went with it for the bridge thingy up there. So I think I can start off by placing some dirt and grass. Looking over my shoulder real fast. Okay. Alright, so I want to go that way. I know I used cobblestone. I guess there's no problem with me using moss stone too. Let's see. I put dirt pathways. And a flyover. Okay. I have an idea. So like, technically you would be going in a straight line, right? If I make this row, this straight like laser here, the same material, let's say it's moss stone, then this one could be grass path. It'll be like, because of how much people traverse it. No. What I was trying to say did not make any sense. Never mind. I'll use regular dirt blocks here. That too. This work. More importantly, how do I curve something like this? That I actually don't know. I mean, doesn't really look that good. I think the green is what's messing with it. Maybe I can work with that to get more green. Add trees to it. So, okay, we'll give it a shot. Around the mossy cobblestone is probably where I can add green easiest. Wrong block. And then, oops, do something like this. Just grow it and use it for shades, things like that. Might help. Okay. Gotta get rid of some of the grass. Some of the sun. I know. Where there's like the shadow, put the pathway. But when there's like the sun, I'll put the grass. Like around here, I'll keep some of the path. And I can add more trees here. I don't know how big the road is gonna be halfway. Technically, mine is like, it's a big one. There's like 10 blocks or something. It's like 2 space, another 2, and like 2 space on the side. I think that's it. So 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Guess it'll have to be there. Just this. And done. Hang on a second. Out the window. Trying to see if the sun's coming up. 5:48. I don't think it is, but I don't know. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right there, basically. So on this one, for the Okay, I got rid of the wood. Then place it down. Cross. That. I want like a whole canopy thingy. A good one like that's good. Like a small one. Something like that. And if I just keep adding trees and stuff along the side, maybe that'll help. God, the darkness really makes a difference. I don't know if there should be like a pattern between the trees. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th block. I guess. Like 4 spaces between them. Maybe. In the wood. Ah, crap. Yeah, I was just flying there. Normal. Yeah, have different kinds of trees, I guess. I don't like all the sand. What can I do about it? Shouldn't overuse the amount of cobblestone. Also, I'm also pretty low on dirt. Don't have very much supply. Do have a lot of wood though. Could use wood. Okay, new potential block. Wood. Which wood? Acacia planks, perhaps? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, log. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if logs can do any better. Guess I could get rid of some of these and give it a shot. Really dark though. I have to chug a potion. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Okay, that's in the works. That's very important I figure that out sooner or later. Anyway, and it felt like the wrong way. This is one of the different areas for like a game or something. Waterfall. This is like a spawn point. And you go in here. Supposed to be kind of like designed like that or something. And then you have like the cliffside. Nice little waterfall. Lily pads. Beautiful thing. Now that I think about it, there's nothing stopping me from making my own mountain. I can make my own cliff. Which I can make my own waterfall in. And all of that. Speaking of which, I did have an idea or an epiphany of some kind. So I've been building pyramids backwards. Or not upside down, but yeah, backwards. In the incorrect order. Let me stand up real fast. Yeah, I've been building pyramids wrong this whole time. See, what the problem is, I always build the outside of it first, and then try to do something with the inside. No, I'm not positive at all. I have barely any knowledge, basically no idea at all how the pyramids were built. I mean the pyramids as in any pyramids. The Egyptian ones? The Mexican ones? I don't know. No idea. But I would assume, being the architects and engineers that these people were, they probably had a plan. And that plan probably had to do with you build the rooms that are important first, and then when you have like a functioning inner structure, that's when you build the outside to make it look like a pyramid. You don't start with the bricks on the outside. Like here is all wrong. I mean, here I was just trying to figure out which material to use. I think I went with I guess the cobblestone like base is pretty good with like stone brick thingies, stairs. And maybe this one looks. Might have gone with this. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, different entrances too. One doesn't have stairs. One like that. So first, I should make this thing. Really. To make this, I'm gonna need a couple of supplies. Not that many, really. Just a couple. We're gonna go ahead and build one. Like this, for example. This is a good idea. Start off with the inside, and then you build the outside. Something like this. Pretty cramped in here, but I can do it. Start off like that. And I'm supposed to build like a way to get up the stairs. Didn't really do that. Then once you get up the stairs, I guess you would spawn in here, and you could walk around and stuff, or something. I'll go ahead and make another one. Where? This building. Oh, I remember. This is from a dream I had. You kind of spawn in here. It's like a game. A gardening game, actually. Yeah. There's like these cool like things on the floor that kind of look like this. It's like blue, and on the ground there's a big tree with like lots of vines and stuff hanging from it. And then like there's a light that turns on. Yes. It's pretty cool. It's nighttime. You kind of follow the path, multiplayer, and you have to like uh dig around to find something in the ground. Something important to the game. Anyway, there's like steps that you can like sit on and whatnot. And just a regular room. A house. I just realized my muscles are like tensing up. I'm fine. I'll build the pyramid thingy here. It's not really lined up. Okay, this is a block away from it. On the second one, we're going down, and then build it on the third one. So, almost nailed it right there. That'll be the corner piece. I need to like sit differently. This is uncomfortable. But oh well. Okay, for the corner piece, I don't know how much space I'm gonna need. Like this is gonna be similar like that. And then gonna have, it's basically like a stairway. I need to have 3 solid pieces like that. And then it's gonna be built up. The middle ones, there's not gonna be any hollowness on the inside. What I mean. Like that. So what I'm working with is the inside of this. This is just the exterior. To make it 4. And it'll have a slightly taller like seat. There's already like a stack of stone and just a little bit here. I gotta keep that in mind too. Anyway, how big do I want the rooms to be? Well, it depends. What are the rooms for? I don't know. I I can't really have any bedrooms or anything on the bottom floor because the walls are extremely thick and I can't like have windows basically. If I were to try to have a window, yes, how would I make that work? Can I even make that work? I don't think so. Let's see. I guess the window can be kind of tall instead of wide. One there, then another one. That. I'll make it with. Actually, slabs might work better for this. Something like that. I could actually have stairs there, probably. Go with slabs first. Do something like that. Bring it out all the way. Technically a window, I guess. I almost escaped through it. Maybe that's a good way to make a door. In and out of the thing. Any entrances. Not sure about that. Maybe. An idea worth keeping around, I guess. Break though. Basically just a hole in the wall. Get in through. No. I should make it like I made this one over here. Fly. Kind of obvious. Instead. Like assuming it would make the entrance there. Okay, so I can't make windows. What I could do is make a storage room for this thing. Or a stairway. If I were to make a storage room, I gotta put stuff in there like decoration blocks. Basically these things. Keep them like that. Something like that. Hay pile. With like a piece missing. Because they're using it. Yes. Okay, anyway. That's like the purpose of one of these rooms, I guess. I could even add little dividers to them. Like here's a spot for a hay pile. Yes. It's enough for you to like walk around, stab it, and then like bring it out. Yes. Which should give you like this much. If it's gonna be like a storage, like an actual storage, need that much room. Be pretty cozy in there. Enough for air circulation, I guess, so it doesn't like, rot. Makes me think, how can I make this thing air circulate? I could add some windows at the angle, right? Maybe stuff like. I'll think about it. Anyway. Problem is these two like Walls are too. Need to pick a spot where the walls are thinner. Technically, they're thinner here. That. Rain out. Let light and air circulate, I guess. And then fully block it off. Make a roof. Rough. Okay. Made something. Yes. Trying to give these rooms a purpose. Go in, stab, take it out. Good enough. It even had a little fancy-schmancy thing. I don't think I like that. You know what? Sure. Actually, do it like this. No, I'll just keep the solid piece. Maybe that's good. Okay, that's good enough. Let me just check. That one's kind of difficult. Check it, and the bad thingy is very uneven. Okay, everything's good. I think. Anyway, that's one of the rooms. I could basically add a mirror image of this on this side for more hay stuff. You get the idea. It's like that big or whatever. Anyway, yeah, there it is. And add another thing to it. Be in the same spot, right? Yeah, it is. It really is. Nice. Add a thingy. Block it off. Rest of like the temple / castle. Okay, cool. And then I need like this much space. So that's part of the room. All right. What else can I do? So if this is gonna be the roof, that's gonna be the rooftop. And fast. Good. Just build this up to give it the like completeness. How much space did I give myself? 2 blocks. Like that. Make it dark. Wrong way. Or wrong block. Use there. Kinda make it dark. Well, you could like fill in the spaces a little faster. Leave that spot empty. Oh, I guess I need to leave this spot. This part can now have taller walls because they're actually supported there by like something underneath it, for the most part at least. So here I can actually make another divide. However, with the pyramid getting taller, it also gives me less room to work with. So it would be like this. That's how much space I got left. That's a supported wall. These actually are not. Maybe I should leave it empty on this part. Is there a way to build up the pyramid without adding weight to it? Without adding blocks? Like maybe I can add stuff like that. If I were to do something like that, it'd probably go like this. Something like that. That actually looks pretty good. On the inside at least. Just fix this. It'd be like a layer cake, I guess. Yeah, that could work. I don't see why this wouldn't work. Gotta move these around. Now this part's a little bit too, like, sticking out. Put something on my neck. This part probably doesn't have to be hollowed out. And start at the top of that. Good. If I wanted to, I could even make it narrower. Interesting. This is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not even there. So this thing should be right there. That's how it should work. Wanted to make it even, but I kind of like the way it looked before. I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling like hungry, kind of dizzy. But I'll be fine, I think. Anyway. Yeah. I get the idea. I can, like, do it like that. Yeah. Okay, so that means for the windows here, I can do the same thing. Make these, like, normal. Basically. And how do I do this? Let me take a look at the side here. Just straight walls. Same here, straight walls. And then every once in a while, second, gotta adjust something on the stream. Yeah, it should be fine. I forgot to put this back up. There we go. And my legs are getting numb now. Alright, switching sides. Back to laying down. How the hell did my knee crack? Mold. Alright, anyway. From the inside here. It gives me some walking around room, I guess. And then the roof could go there. I aim at that. I fell asleep and it's painful right now. Just go through it. What could this be useful for? Not much. Maybe I should open it up a bit. Anyway, see what I can work with. So on the outside, what the top looks like. Here, get at visual things like that. I could always do that. Nothing new. Alright, here at least I could open up some room to like create a different room. And all this is going around something. That would be the main attraction, which would be this water. Where'd it go? Here it is. One of these water things. One of these is actually what I really want to build. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do it now. Oh, it's already 6. Just give me a moment here. I think I might have to leave right now, actually. Today is potentially a day when we go out. Potentially. I still need to get a haircut and everything, but we might go out to like eat or go to the shop. So I had fun designing things. I might draw something like on my phone digitally. Then I can like import it into Voices of the Void or a profile, whatever. Anyway, I think I should end the stream. I'm gonna end it on YouTube first. In here. Okay. So there